Welcome to a new Draw My Life video.
Hello TikTakers! Yesterday, April 19th, was the Simpsons Day. As we know lots of you are fans, we wanted to celebrate in a special way. Don't worry, we're not gonna start arguing over which dubbing is best. But we are sure all of you have your favorite episodes. Those you know the dialogues by heart. Do you think your favorites coincide with those of the rest of followers of the show? Let's see which are the best 5 episodes according to the votes in the famous IMDB, Internet Movie Database. The first episode on a 5th position is the Springfield Files, episode 10 on season 8. You will probably remember it because of the stellar appearance of the agents Mulder and Scully from the show The X-Files. After a drunk night out, Homer finds himself in the middle of the woods with a strange creature from another planet, but only Bart believes in this story. By trying to prove himself right, Homer will create a buzz around town and the media. Everyone wants to know the identity of the creature. In this chapter, we can also see Leonard Nimoy, the famous Spock in Star Trek. In the 4th place, we have one of the most remembered Halloween specials, the 6th episode of the 6th season. These episodes are made of 3 horror stories, though they actually make you laugh more than anything else. The first one is a parody of the famous Stanley Kubrick movie The Shining, where a writer is isolated with his family in a hotel in the mountains and he goes crazy, up to the point that he tries to kill them all. The second one also has a storyline to follow, Ray Bradbury's story A Sound of Thunder. Homer accidentally travels to prehistoric times where each action, as small as it might seem, will substantially change the future. In the last story, Bart and Lisa will have to escape from the teachers at school after they become cannibals and start cooking and devouring the most succulent students. And we're reaching the podium now, where we have the first double episode of the show, titled Who Shot Mr. Burns? Specifically, its first part, last episode of the 6th season. It kept everybody in suspense for months. Who was responsible for this crime? That summer, in 1995, Fox, the producer of the show, ran a contest for fans to try and guess who it was. It was one of the first contests that brought TV and internet together. They created a web page, Springfield.com, with lots of clues. They got more than 500,000 visits, but nobody was actually able to solve the mystery. They also recorded several alternative endings to trick producers and the press, where Apu, Moe, Barney or Smithers were guilty. But in the end, the real guilty was… Don't worry, no spoilers. It's best if you watch the episode yourselves. In a second position, almost reaching the top, we have one of the most remembered episodic characters. Hank Scorpio, protagonist of You Only Move Twice, 2nd episode of the 8th season. It is about a millionaire who owns a nuclear plant where Homer starts to work. It turns out he's a very nice and approachable man, the best boss in the world. But he's also at the same time a megalomaniac villain who wants to conquer the world. The episode is full of references to the James Bond movies and ridiculous situations. It gets to the point where Hank makes Homer's dream come true. He becomes the owner of an American football team, the Denver Broncos. And finally, TikTakers. Can you guess which episode is at the top of the list? If we say it's the 23rd episode of the 8th season, titled Homer's Enemy, you probably don't remember. But if we mention Frank Grimes, you most likely do remember one of the most efficient employees in the Springfield nuclear power plant. Because of his professionalism, Homer's incompetence became his obsession, up to the point that he got crazy and ended up, well, not very well. It is one of the episodes in the show that best represents the irony in plots and social criticism. It made Grimes one of the most popular secondary characters. Though we don't understand how you can hate so much someone as adorable as Homer. So what do you think about the list, TikTakers? Is it the same as yours? Or do you think there are other episodes that deserve to be here? Stand up for your favorite episode in our comments. Let's see which one gets more likes.
If you enjoyed enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!